I'm predicting the future like a psychic. Tip off and kickoffs, it got me excited. I be placing the bet every Sunday. I'm treating this FanDuel like it's my wife. I'm with T Woods, Tusker, and Mikey. You can hate it or love it or like it. I ain't breaking a sweat while I'm placing the bet, cause these picks I got is fire. Tip off and kickoffs, baby. Tip off and kickoffs, tip off and kickoffs, baby. Tip off and kickoffs, tip off and kickoffs, baby. Tip off and kickoffs, tip off and kickoffs, baby. Tip off and kickoffs,
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tip Offs and Kickoffs, your favorite podcast here. Back with another video. We're going to talk about these Super Bowl predictions. You know, I had to bring the guys with me. What's up, T Woods? How you feeling?
Good. How we doing, man?
Man, can't call it. Mikey, how you doing over there, bro?
Doing great. Feeling good about the Super Bowl. Ready for it to happen. Not ready for football to end.
I hear that.
Sure. All right, so y'all know we got Seahawks and the Patriots this Sunday, Santa Clara, California, 6:30 p.m. How you guys feeling, T? What's going on, man? What are you thinking about this game, bro?
There's some things I got to address for both teams, and I'm going to start with the Patriots offense first. Their offensive line, again, past couple videos, I've said that they've played tough defenses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm saying top defenses. And they've allowed Drake May to get sacked 5 times in each of these postseason games, and that can't happen. Fumbles have been an issue. They haven't been able to pass the ball. It snowed in Denver for like a quarter and a half. Outside of that, I don't want to hear anything about it. Couldn't get the ball out. They got to be able to utilize both running backs, Craig Young Henderson and Ramondre Stevenson. They can't fumble either. I mean, the Patriots almost have to play a perfect game in my eyes to win. As far as the defensive side, they're going to have to blitz heavy. They typically rush 4, and their front 4 have been getting it done. Don't sleep on the Patriots defense. They have also been a monstrous unit. Another thing they're going to have to do is keep Seahawks out of field goal range. They kick a lot of field goals, and Jason Myers, he makes them. With them blitzing heavy, they're going to have to go man a lot, and Christian Gonzalez is going to have to cover JSN, and I would suggest that Marcus Jones is going to have to hold on to Cooper Kupp on the other side. With that being said, they cannot give up deep balls to Jackson Smith and Rashid Shaheed, or else they're going to be in some serious turmoil. What do you think about the Patriots right here, Mikey?
Yeah, they didn't look too clean last game. I mean, Stevenson had a good game. He's been really picking it up. I don't think that they really trust their backup running back situation right now. He's not really seeing the holes. I see a lot of chatter about that, where he's really kind of missing where he's supposed to be going, and Stevenson isn't. So he's been a little bit more dangerous. Stevenson has. Drake May, 10 for 21 last game. I'm looking here at the stats. He really didn't have that good of a game. Like you said, 5 sacks. I think for a lot of the game, he got outperformed by a backup quarterback, and you can't really have that. He always runs, so he's going to get those extra yards. So that looks good for over on yards if you're betting it. But the big thing is kind of what injuries are we dealing with? Drake May, his right throwing shoulder, he expects to be 100% for the Super Bowl. A couple of their linebackers expect to be monitored, but I think that they're going to be playing. That's Harold Landry and then Robert Spillane, and then their tackle is dealing with a knee injury. For the Seahawks side, couple tackles, playing through a foot injury, playing through managing ankle and knee injuries for Josh Jones, and then Charles Cross with the foot injury, and then a couple linebackers as well, shoulder, and they got a guy actually being activated, Shaz Surratt, off the IR. So that's good to get a couple of guys, one guy back there. But the big thing is I think the Seattle's going to be running the ball a lot. Obviously, good weather, so we don't have to really worry about that. But 79% of the money right now is on Seattle. and the line is at 4.5 right now. So that's a tough spread. You like it kind of around the 3, 2.5 range. But Seattle since week 16 has been running the ball a yard per carry better. They've rushed for 9 touchdowns since week 16. They only ran for 15 all year. So I think they're really going to be running the ball and just run and great defense. That Seattle defense is no joke. What about you, Joey?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, both teams really gonna, be dealing with a little bit of injuries. I mean, they've been back to back, going hard in the paint, especially Sam Darnold. I mean, he's shown that he's healthy the past couple games. Despite his oblique injury. I think it's really going to come down to how he performs. But I agree with you on running the ball. I think they're going to definitely run the ball a lot. I mean, that's the strongest weapon, honestly, besides JSN and a Cooper Cup occasionally. I think the Seahawks can do it. I mean, my opinion, I think they're going to end up getting it done. I mean, New England. I know that Denver has a good defense, but I think Seattle's defense shits on their defense. And Denver kept it to a low-scoring game. I don't think that's going to be the case here. I think both teams will score. I think Seattle will ultimately come on top. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, we've seen the defense all year. It's been elite. They're always getting turnovers, and they're limiting explosive plays. The main thing they have to do is stop Drake May. If they can find a way to shut Drake May down early, they're in the clear. I mean, let's be real. Drake May is that team. I mean, they wouldn't be there without him. Just saying. I know it's a crazy take, but Drake May is the superstar of that team. Might be the MVP. We'll see. But overall,
Before the
man,
playoffs, I think he was.
You think you got
before the playoffs? Before the playoffs, I think he was. Since the playoffs, I got to go with Stafford. Stafford just had a great year. But yeah, Drake May was arguably the MVP. I mean, they wouldn't be where they are without him. So you're definitely correct on that.
I'm gonna have to disagree with that. I think they had a super cupcake schedule. They had a Weenie Hut Jr. schedule. They didn't really play crazy teams throughout the regular season. Now he still did his thing. I won't lie, he played great, played phenomenal. But Matthew Stafford, that's my MVP right there.
Yeah, May had a lot of backup quarterbacks he went against, and in a soft schedule. And that defense has been no joke, but part of that could have been some subpar quarterback play. But now, now they've got Sam Darnold, who's only 19th in QBR in the regular season, but still, like, Jackson and Jigba with the running back, with the line, with their defense. That's a tough team. I mean, I was betting against them all year because, like, the offense didn't blow it up by any means, but they just keep winning, and I don't see that changing.
No, I mean, as long as they get Kenneth Walker going, I mean, they run at a 50% rate, so they're coming at you. Most teams, I would say, go a little more 60-40 pass heavy, but they're straight even on it. They're going to run it at you. With that being said, they also need to get the play action going and protect Darnold. Outside of that, Darnold's completed passes at a 70% clip this postseason. Jackson Smith and Jacobs is going to show you why he's been the best non-quarterback this year. Been a phenomenal player, unstoppable. Their defense is going to continue to get up to the quarterback, and they've also been dominant against the run. I would say the Patriots' best attack could come from Hunter Henry, as the Seahawks ranked 24th in the league against tight ends, but I think they will run a lot of nickel to kind of combat that. And then there are the smaller things that people don't usually talk about, like the special teams, again, so that week after week. Seahawks special team is a special unit, and they probably have the best punter in the league. Very few touchbacks. I mean, they're going to look to, pin you within, 5, 10, 15 yards on your side of the field. Seahawks are looking great, man. Defense phenomenal. They've only given up 25 plus points on 3 occasions, being twice to the Rams, once to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. While I do think the Patriots have the coaching advantage with Mike Vrabel, the Seahawks just have the much more talented roster. The lines have the Seahawks at 4.5, but I'm willing to take them by a touchdown. I don't think it's too close of a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great take. Their special teams is no joke. You're right, and not only just the punter, but the kick return as well. That's Shaheed is a dangerous weapon. So,
Dangerous.
good take for sure.
Well, let's not forget. I don't know if you guys know. People who watch football should know this. Although Sam Darnold has been kicking ass, we know he's been balling out. He's led the league in turnovers this season. I don't know if you guys know that, which is a red flag with this game. Yeah, which is a red flag this game. But I mean, like I said, we're gonna have to see what they're gonna do. Also, Patriots have a really good running defense, but obviously, Seattle gets it 50% of the time. Anyways, so we're really gonna see how good both of these defenses are, because I mean, obviously they're both spectacular defenses. But like I said before, if Seattle can put that pressure on Drake May with their inconsistent offensive line, we'll see what's up. I mean, he struggled with fumbles and tipped passes in this past season. I mean, let's be real, man. If you're turning the ball over, you're probably going to lose the game. So it's going to come down to who puts that pressure on who. And like I said, I think Seattle is going to turn up on the Patriots. Shout out to the Patriots, young team, but hey, Seattle is the most disciplined team this year. I mean, we've all seen it. They're going to keep kicking ass. We're just going to see what's going on. But that being said, do you guys agree with the spread, this 4.5 spread?
It's definitely fair. I mean, as a bettor, I always like it lower, so, like I said, 79% of the betting is on money line for Seattle. 68% of bettors took the 4.5 line on Seattle versus 32 on, on DraftKings. Looks like 32% of them took it on New England at plus 5.5, but 4.5 is what I've been seeing. And then the over is 45.5, and 75% of bettors took the over. Which, it's, as a 2 defensive teams, you don't think, but sometimes it goes like that. So, another thing I did want to bring up too is that Drake May's top weapon, Diggs, he's averaged half the yards that he has during the regular season. His yards per catch has gone down. I think it's between 6 and 8 yards in the playoffs. So they're throwing a lot shorter. Now, part of that could have been a lot because of the snow games, cold weather games, but they got to figure that stuff out. Hunter Henry is going to be a bigger weapon in the playoffs than I think Diggs will be. So, and then I think Booty has really turned up since the start of the playoffs. So, watch out for him too when Diggs is being covered.
Respect. Okay, so let's jump into these touchdown predictions. T, what do you think, man? Who do you think is who's a lock for the touchdowns this Sunday?
I'm going to have to roll with Kenneth Walker. He's a lock. The Seahawks get into the red zone. That's where the Patriots struggle the most, as they have allowed 60% of their defensive red zone drives to end in a touchdown. And the Seahawks are quite efficient, as 57 of their offensive possessions in the red zone have also ended in a touchdown. So Kenneth Walker get within, 12 or so yards. Expect to see him in the end zone, and expect to see the Seahawks run that damn ball this time.
Respect. Mikey, what you think, man? Because I already know you got a couple bets spiced up already. So what you rocking
I'm thinking
with
about
this
some
weekend?
stuff. I haven't placed anything yet, but I definitely think that Kenneth Walker, as T said, is 100%. He's going to be scoring. I mean, they're just going to run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. On the Patriots side, obviously the quarterbacks. You look for passing touchdowns. I wouldn't be surprised to see Drake May with a rushing touchdown. But as far as if I think that one guy's going to receive, I think it's got to be Hunter Henry. They're going to be all over Diggs, and I think Hunter Henry is going to be a problem for the safeties. So safeties and linebackers. So give me Hunter Henry, and then give me Kenneth Walker. But I like Kenneth Walker a lot more. Hunter Henry could be 50-50.
Yeah, respect, man. If I'm gonna have to go with anything, I'm gonna have Sam Darnold, 2 passes touchdowns, Kenneth Walker, 1 of the touchdowns, and I'm gonna have JSN getting a touchdown too, man. See it
Yeah,
happening.
Jason's smart. Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be my lock. But hey, man, good luck to both y'all. Let's get this money this weekend, man. Let's get this money. It's gonna be a good Sunday.
Yes, sir. Everybody cash in on that Super Bowl betting. It should be a good weekend. We're going all Seattle. I say me. I'm going all Seattle on this one.
Hey man, Sam Darnold's 0-4 against the Patriots in his career, albeit he's played against them while he was on the Jets. And
the Jets.
but I see it being 1-4. Let's go Hawks, baby.
Yes, sir.
Same here. We're going to go Seahawks. So there it is, man. That's the lock for this week's Super Bowl predictions. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. And hey, do not forget to go follow the new X account. It's up and running. Tweeting every day. Hit that follow button, y'all. All right, y'all. We up out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Hey, I'm predicting the future like a psychic. Tip over kickoffs, it got me excited. I be placing the bet every Sunday. I'm treating this FanDuel like it's my wife.